All right, everyone, welcome on in. My name is Coach Christian. We have Coach Heather with us today as well, and we are so excited to bring you another Coach Care Connect daily virtual workout. Today, we have some really good stuff. We're going to go through an EMOM circuit. You're going to need some dumbbells, so if you have those sitting around, definitely get them close to you so you have them ready to go. But we are going to start with our warm-up. I'll tell you a little bit more about the EMOM circuit as we get closer to it here today. So let's start with the warm-up. Heather's going to do our warm-up for us today. She's going to start with a Spider-Man with rotation. So high plank position, hop one foot outside the hand, and then we're going to open up that chest, follow the hand with the eyes, so watch it as you open up, and think about opening up the chest and rotating the core on this one. Want to keep that back leg long, 5 reps on this one, and then we'll switch sides. Could keep the back leg long, the hips down, so you can get that lower body stretch in there as well. Getting the hip flexors a little bit. Good, good, good. Again, 5 on this side as well, and then when you're done, let's roll it onto our backs. We have some dead bugs that we're going to hit next. So very good. 10 reps there. Now we have 5 on each side for our dead bugs. So hands are going to be right over the shoulders, knees are right over the hips, opposite arm, opposite leg extends. Hit 5 on one side before you switch to the other. And again, you want to focus on the core on this one. So the core stays nice and tight. The low back is pulled down to the ground because your core and spine are neutral. Perfect. Knock out your 10 reps. You can go slow, under control for this one. Get that good core work here. It's like a corrective exercise to start off our workout today. Awesome. Next one is going to be a scapular push-up. So when you're done with that, roll it into the high plank position. You can go from the knees or the toes on this one. The scapular push-up, what I want you to do is we're going to start by pushing the shoulder blades away. So coming up, and the shoulder blades, you got lots of space in between the back, and then we come down, we pull the shoulder blades together. So if you had a little egg in between your shoulder blades, you're going to try to crack that and then open the shoulder blades up. So it's not going to be a huge range of motion on this one, but you got 10 total reps. Good, good. The arms don't even need to bend on that one. You can just push the shoulders forward and then pull them back. So 10 reps there. And then when you're done, we're going to get into some speed squats. It's our last warm-up exercise. It's going to be 20 reps here. Going into it quick, down and up as fast as you can with power here. This one's going to get you ready for that first round of our circuit today. So very good. Now, if you're still finishing up too, no rush. We are going to demo all 6 of our EMOM moves today. And then now we'll continue on. So keep warming up. If you guys aren't done with your 20 speed squats, keep on rolling. But we have 6 exercises that we want to show you before we get into this circuit. First one, everything is either going to be 8 or 16 reps today. So you always know that. First one is going to be a 2-point row. It's going to be 8 reps on each side. So neutral grip on this one, split the stance, got some weight in that front foot, and then we're pulling in to the bottom of the rib cage, top of the hip, kind of right in that area, and then right back down. Really get that good range of motion, 8 on one side, and then we'll hit 8 on the other. That's your first minute. So as long as that takes you to do, knock them out. The rest of the minute is yours to recover. When we start our second minute, it's going to be a goblet squat. So second movement, goblet squat. Just like the speed squat, set your stance up just like that. Weight is in the heels, drive the knees out, keeping that chest nice and tall. It's going to be 16 reps with that one. Perfect. After that, we have a reciprocating overhead press. So you're going to need a pair of weights on this one. It's going to be 8 on each side. So what this is going to be, good 90-degree bend in the elbows at the bottom, and then one is always going to be moving. So as soon as that dumbbell comes down to the bottom, the other one comes up to the top. It's going to be 16 total reps, 8 on each side for that one. Make sure to keep the chest nice and tall on this one, the spine neutral. If you start to feel the low back at all, we'll talk about that during the round. Perfect. 3 exercises down. Exercise 4 is going to be our mountain climbers. High plank position. We're going to drive and pull the knee into the chest, and it's going to be 16 reps on each side here. So each side, that's 32 total. We got to be moving quick. Get them done as fast as you can so you can use the rest of the round to recover there. Good. After that, exercise 5 is going to be a side lunge. 2 different options on this one. 2 dumbbells at the side, or you can go goblet. Either way works. Whatever works best for you. Coming over to the side, we're going to knock out 8 on one side before we go to the other side. So don't alternate. Hit your 8 on one and then to the other. Inside leg stays long. Heather does a really good job on this one of keeping the chest tall while sitting the hips back. So looking to get that. You can come down a little bit, but try to keep that chest up as much as you can. So perfect. Last exercise is going to be a high plank hand touch. It's going to be 8 on each side for this one as well. high plank position. What you're going to do is trying to touch the hand without moving the rest of your body. So when you pick that hand up, your body wants to shift around a little bit, and we're going to use our core to create stability in the body so it doesn't move around. So try to squeeze that core, make everything nice and tight, and the option is to drop it down to the knees like Heather is doing right here. So 2 options there. Those are our 6 exercises. How our EMOM works is at the start of each minute, you're going to have a new exercise, but you only have that one exercise. So for minute number 1, we have a 2-point row. It's 8 on each side. As soon as you're done, the rest of the round is yours to recover. So you kind of create your own rest today. And then the next minute, so minute number 2 starts, and we're going to go into a goblet squat for 16 reps, and we're just going to keep on rolling with that. So take about 20 seconds here. That's how long it's going to take us to get ready for this workout. Grab some water, do whatever you got to do, but we're going to get started here in about 15, and let's do it. So all right, I'm going to get our clock started, and we are going to get right into this one today. So 10 seconds, and we are going to roll here. Again, we're going to start out with that 2-point row. You got 8 on each side. Let's get into that position, and let's get ready here. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. So notice how Heather's not rotating the shoulders on this one. As you pull in, your shoulders are going to want to rotate a little bit, but you got to use your core, stay nice and tight in there, and then drive that elbow back for 8 on each side. Now, we don't want to rush through all of our exercises today. I know I told you that you create your own rest, which you absolutely do, but you don't want to rush. We want quality reps over quantity today. So you got 8 on each side. We're not even to the halfway mark in our minute yet. So perfect. Good. We just hit halfway as Heather finished up here, so 30 seconds before we start our goblet squat. If you're still finishing up, perfectly fine. You're still going to have some rest after this round. We aren't going to take any rest in between our rounds as well, so right after exercise 6, we're going to come right back into our 2-point rows. Now, 15 seconds here till we start minute number 2. It's going to be our goblet squat next. So again, weight is in the heels, goblet position, and we have 16 reps here. So 5 seconds and we'll do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, minute number 2, let's do it. Good, so 16 total reps. Start the movement by pushing the hips back, keeping that chest as proud and tall as you can, and knock out your 16 total reps. This one probably won't take you quite as long as that last round, and that's okay. We're gonna have a little bit more time to recover. Good, good. Now I want those first squats and the last squats of this round to look almost identical. We're getting a little bit better at it, but they look the same. That movement pattern is the same. Halfway. Good, good. So, perfect. Finish at about the same time. You got about 25 seconds here to rest and recover if you are done. If you're finishing up, again, perfectly fine. Good thing about today's workout is we just worked out the legs a little bit. Now we're going to move into the shoulders with our reciprocating overhead press in the next round. So you got 10 seconds to get ready for that. Shake it out if you need to. And again, 1 is always going to be moving. It's 8 on each side here. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So hit your 8 reps on each side here. Take your time, get some good ones. Want to increase that range of motion. You don't need to come all the way down to the shoulders. Heather's doing a really good job of coming up by the ear. It's about where you want to stay with your dumbbells here. Don't need to come all the way down. It actually puts your shoulder in a bad position, so we try to keep it up a little bit. Very good. 20 seconds into the round. Keeping that chest nice and proud. Again, if you start to feel the low back on this one, what I want you to do is picture like you have a tail, right off your tailbone, and try to tuck it in between your legs. It's going to tilt your pelvis just a little bit and keep you in a good neutral spine position. So perfect. Good. Heather's done with that one. She's still got 20 seconds to rest here, a little over that in the round as we move into our mountain climbers next round. This is the one round today that I want you to go as fast as you need to. It's 32 total reps for 16 on each side, so we got to be moving. Got to be moving. Getting them done. 8 seconds, and we will go after it. Here we go. Going fast. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Good, so find a good pace. Find a little groove on this one. Very, very good. Now, this is that one exercise today that if it takes you too long, you can cut the reps down a little bit. So if you're struggling with these, if it's taking you about 45 to 50 seconds, and you want to cut it down for round number 2, that is perfectly fine. If you're someone that gets it done really quick, awesome. You just earned yourself a little extra rest because you got over 30 seconds here before we get into our side lunges next. So side lunges will come next. You got 8 on each side. This one will take a little bit longer probably than this round. And then we're going to get into our last new exercise of the day, which is our high plank hand touches. So getting down to it already. We're already into that 4th minute. Got 20 seconds till we start our side lunges next. 20 seconds. All right. How we feeling still? Still feeling good? I don't think she would tell me if she wasn't, though. 10 seconds. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Side lunges, 8 on each side. Remember, we're going to start and do one side first and then move on to the other. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, so inside leg stays long. Take that big step to the side and then drive off that leg to get back to the center there. Perfect, perfect. Love it, I love it. Now, again, power from that outside leg. As you take that big step to the side, get nice and deep into it, and then drive through that heel. That's what's getting you back up to that standing position. Hit your 8 on one side, and then it's right into the other. Good, again, this one will take a little bit longer. The reps just take a little bit longer than something like a mountain climber or a goblet squat. But that's okay, because next we're going to work the core. We're going to give those legs a little bit more of a break, and we're going to go into the high plank hand touches. Still got 20 seconds here. Very, very good. All right, 10 seconds. Take that quick little rest, and we're going to go high plank position and then hand touches. Again, not moving the rest of the body. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, 8 touches on each side. So take a little bit of time. Not rushing on this one, but we want to be moving so you can earn a little bit of rest here. Good, again. As your hips are trying to sway side to side, you're using that core. You're turning all those core muscles on. There's a ton of them in there. Think about the sides, the front, kind of that in between the sides and the front, that little midsection right in there. That all those muscles need to be turned on to keep those hips stable in that exercise. 30 down, 30 to go. If you're done like Heather, you got a nice little break here as we get into our 2-point rows next as well. Now, the good thing about the 2-point rows is they give your lower body a little bit of time to rest in that next round as well before we get back to your goblet squats. 15 seconds. Already down with circuit number 1. We're going to go through that 2 more times here. So let's keep it rolling. 2-point rows in 7 seconds. Keeping on with our EMOM today. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 6 minutes down. We got 12 minutes to go. 18-minute EMOM today. Working hard with that warm-up. We'll do a little bit of stretching and recovering at the end. Good to get you ready for that next workout already. Perfect. 8 on one side. We'll go right over to the other. Again, after the first round, if you need to adjust weights, absolutely do so. Depending on where you're working out, if you have lots of weights that you can adjust to, do it. Maybe you need to go up, maybe you need to go down. Either way is perfectly fine. We're just finding what works for you today. 30 seconds down. Awesome. So Heather's done, so she's got the rest of the round to rest as we got our goblet squats coming next. All right, 15 seconds here, just under that. About 10 now. Goblet squats, 16 reps here. Moving quick, getting them done, but getting deep into that squat, that full range of motion. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, good. Again, keep those knees right over the middle toe. Drive the knees out. Make sure they're not caving in, especially as you stand up. So you can take a peek down at your knees quick. Make sure that you're in that right position. I can't be there with you today to see it. So you got to kind of coach yourself a little bit. Keep that chest nice and tall. Get into those positions that you know are correct. There we go. Now everyone's squat does look a little bit different. Everyone's joints and hinges are a little bit different, but that's okay. You're halfway through the round. Still got 30 seconds to finish up those squats and take that recovery. All right. Good. Now, next exercise is we're gonna go back to that reciprocating overhead press. So take a couple seconds, breathe. 15 here. Now, 16 total reps, 8 on each side for the reciprocating overhead press. And let's do it. Let's do it. A little bit of shoulders to get you rolling in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There it is. Straight up and straight down. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. The biceps come up by the ears as you extend up over top. That's 8 on each side. There we go. Again, chest is proud. Remember to tuck that tail in between your legs if you're feeling that low back at all. Try to tilt your pelvis down a little bit. Engage the glutes a little bit will help. Want to make sure your pelvis isn't tilted forward. That's generally what happens if you are having some of that lower back pain. Halfway through the round though, so if you're finishing up, that's perfect. You got over 30 seconds to rest. Mountain climbers are coming next. Again, this is the one that if you need to modify, you absolutely can. You can take some of those reps off, but if you're not, 32 reps, knock them out, 16 on each side. You got 15 seconds to get ready still, so take a second, breathe. We are over halfway through this workout today. This is the halfway round, so let's do it. All right, 5 seconds. Here we go. 32 mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 16 on each side. Knocking them out. Again, pulling that knee into the chest. Don't just let it fall forward. Really pull, increase that range of motion as you pull the knee in there. Good, good. All right. When you are done with those, take that rest. This is probably one of your longer breaks, maybe. That's perfect. Take those breaks when needed. You still got 30 seconds to finish up this round. We got our side lunges coming next. So a little bit more lower body coming in. Remember to sit the weight back into the heels. Now, if you don't want to use dumbbells on this one, you can, remember we have the 3 options. So 2 at the sides, goblet, or no weight, always an option there as well. Try to get that full range of motion though, so if you get rid of those weights, get a little bit deeper and challenge yourself in different ways here. Here we go, 8 seconds. Let's get right back into it. 8 on each side for our side lunges. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Into our 11th minute of our EMOM here, 10 minutes down. Perfect. Good, so taking that big step, getting deep into it. Now, with those dumbbells, remember, we never want to reach down. You want to get down there by bending the knee, right? Getting deep into that lunge, that's how you get those dumbbells close to the ground. Don't lean forward, because that's going to put your chest and your spine in a different position, and it's just not going to be good for your body. So we want to try to avoid that. Going to keep you in those healthy positions, keep you in protected positions where we know you're not going to hurt yourself, because if you're hurt, you can't train, and if you can't train, you can't get to your goals. So if you are looking to get to your goals a little bit quicker, looking for some help, stop into your local Anytime Fitness. We have a ton of coaches that would love to help you. They will give you a plan and get you to your goals as fast as we can. 10 seconds to finish out the round here. As you got done with those side lunges, we are going to a high plank hand touch in 5 seconds. So here we go. High plank position, hand touches, 8 of them. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. 8 on each side. So side lunges definitely are the round that you got to really be hustling through them a little bit. Now, if you're not done with a round when we're moving on, it's okay. Just quit it and move on to the next round. We're not going to get too far behind or let you get too far behind today. If you don't get through them, you still worked for the entire minute, and that's what we're looking for today. Good, good. Now, 30 seconds down, 30 to go in your high plank hand touches. You have now, when you're done with that one, done everything twice, and we got to do it 3 times. So we got 1 more of everything today. You're going to go to the 2-point rows in about 20 seconds. So take your time, get everything ready to go. 6 more minutes of work, 6 exercises, and that's our circuit today. We'll start that stretch after the other side, but here we go. 8 seconds, and we'll get into our 2-point rows. Again, chest is proud, core is tight, shoulders don't move. 2, 1, let's go. Last round of each exercise. So let's try to make it your best again. Good, good. So after each round, again, if you need to adjust weights, do that. You know how that last round felt, and adjust as needed. So if you get done with a round and you're like, man, that was really, really heavy and really, really hard, we're not looking for that today. We're looking for challenging you, pushing you a little bit, but not completely burning you out in any single round. Good, good. Now, while I say that, I don't want you to lighten up all your weight and not challenge yourself. Still looking for the challenge today. Good. When you're done with your 2-point rows, take that little break. We got our goblet squat coming next. Got 20 seconds left in this minute. 20 seconds. All right. Let's get these goblet squats rolling today. This last round, make them quick. Like those speed squats that we hit in our warm-up today, I want you moving this round. Earn that rest. Get it there quick. Here we go. 16 goblet squats in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. 16 of them. Getting them. Driving through the heels, keeping the chest proud. That weight wants to pull you forward a little bit, but you're not going to let it. You're going to use that core sitting back. There we go. Strong legs, strengthening the legs, the muscles around the knee. Those are big ones that help us stand up, give us stability in the knee. So if you're ever someone that has some issues with the knee, squatting, one of the best things that you can do for it, as long as you have the range of motion and your doctor says it's okay. Halfway through the round though, so if you're done, got some time to rest. We got those goblet squats done. The next round will be our reciprocating overhead press, so know that. Get it set up for that one. And we're almost done here. We got 4 minutes to go. 4 exercises to finish up our workout today. 10 seconds and we'll get into the overhead presses. Again, it's 8 on each side. Let's do it. Have some fun with this one. Here we go. It's 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, straight up, straight down, looking really solid here. Keep that spine neutral. Again, think about your tail. If you're feeling that low back, tail between the legs, right? Get that spine or the pelvis tilted forward, or take that forward tilt out, excuse me. There we go. 20 seconds into the round. Keep working hard. Then we got 3 minutes on the other side. Good, good. All right, just over the halfway point in the round here as well. About 25 seconds to go. Grab a drink of water if you need. And we'll get down with our mountain climbers next round. 32 of them. Now, all right, this is our last round of mountain climbers here, so let's make them our best again. How fast can we get them done? We're going quick. I want you to crank that heart rate up a little bit. Give me that response I'm looking for. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, 16 each side. Here we go. Good. Working, pushing, going all the way through here. There we go. 15 seconds into the round. Now there's knocking those out today. Done with them. I love it. You got 2 more exercises when you are done. If you're finishing up and knocking it out, keep going. But we got our side lunges and our high plank hand touches. That's all we got left today, team. 2 more rounds. You still got 30 seconds to rest this round if you are done. Take a little time. Grab that drink of water. Perfect time to do that as we get set up for that next round. There we go. All right. Definitely earn the rest after that round. We want you to move fast. Hopefully you got them done. 15 seconds. Now, side lunges, like last round, this one might take you a little bit longer, so let's try to hustle through them a little bit. Not speeding through them where you're sacrificing your form, but we want to move through them quick. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Try not to waste any time in between those reps. Go right back into that next one. Get as deep as you can. If you need to limit that range of motion a little bit because the legs are starting to die on you a little bit, that's okay. Get deep into it. Drive off that outside foot. 8 on each side here. There we go. With intention, with purpose, you know that the end of the workout is just right around the corner here. Only 1 more exercise on the other side. So crank it up this round. Going after it. We should be tired at the end of it. That's what we're looking for. And then we get to hit a little bit of core to finish us off. Good. Got about 20 seconds left in the round. 20 seconds. There we go. Quick round there. I love it. Good. So still got about 10 as you're finishing up here. We're going to the high plank hand touches next round. It's our last round of the day. So take a little bit of time on this one. We're not rushing through this one. I know we did the last couple, but take your time. 3, 2, 1. High plank hand touches. Here we go. Now, here's the kicker that I haven't told anyone about yet. When you're done with the high plank hand touches, we're going to stay in the plank position for the minute here. So stay there, hit your 16 total hand touches, 8 on each side, and then hold your plank. This is how we're going to finish off our workout today. We're all going to finish together. Good, good. So no point in rushing through the hand touches because you're going to stay in your plank anyways, right? Perfect. Now, if the wrists are getting a little bit too much and you want to take it down to the low plank, I'm okay with that, but you got 30 seconds here. 30 seconds. You can do this. This is like the icing on the cake today. You worked a lot of the big muscle groups of today. Got the back with the 2-point rows. We got the legs with the side lunges and the goblet squat, the shoulders with that overhead press, and now we get the core with our final hold of the day, and you only have 10 seconds to go. My goal was to try to distract you, so time went a little bit quicker. Hopefully it did. 3, 2, 1, and done. There it is, team. Way to go. We're going to stretch you guys out now, so take a second, grab a drink of water, and then come on up to the feet. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to start with the wrists, actually, and the forearms. What you're going to do, one arm right in front of you, grab your fingers, and then we're just going to pull it back. Now, you don't want any pain on this one. There's no, don't want to pull back so hard that you are feeling pain. Just feel that little light stretch. You can feel it all the way up through the forearm here. Some people find a better stretch if they go up over top either. It's the same stretch. Either way it works. Find what works for you. Let's switch sides though. All right, so like I was saying, we got a lot of those big muscle groups out of the way today. Knock them out. It's a pretty good full body little circuit today. Again, it was 18 minutes of work. All right, next one. We're going to find a wall. So whatever wall you have, honestly, anything that you can put your hand on, what you're going to do, put your hand on it, and then we're just going to open up our shoulder a little bit. So come to the wall, open it up, and you should feel it right in the front of the shoulder. So if my hand is on the wall right here, I feel it right in the front of my shoulder. Walk, open your chest up a little bit until you feel the stretch. It's hard for me to show you because I have to face the wall to actually do it, but you'll know when you hit it. You want that palm on the wall too, so right on the wall and then open it up. Good. Now some people have way different shoulder flexibility, mobility than others. Like, I can't even go that far. That like hurts me even watching. I got a bad shoulder. Good, let's switch sides. But the good thing about a bad shoulder is that you can get better. You can strengthen, you can get more mobility, and that's what I've been working on with a coach here for a long time. I used to never be able to press overhead, and I can do that now. I love it. All right. Then we're going to finish it up with something a little bit different. We're going to thread the needle. So on the hands and knees, we're going to take our hand, we're going to reach all the way through, take a quick little stretch down here, and then open it up at the top, follow the hand with the eyes all the way up to the ceiling. Reach through, knock out 5 on each side here. This will be the last thing we do today. Keeps you mobile for the rest of the day. Gets that T-spine rotation here. Again, reach all the way through. You can take a second at the bottom, open up at the top, hit 5 on that side, and then we'll switch it over to the other side. Now, make sure we're rotating the shoulders. That's the big thing on this one, is rotating down and then rotating up to open up at the top. Good. All right. And that's going to be the last thing that we have for you guys today. So, thank you all so much for coming on out and working out with us today. Again, my name is Coach Christian and Coach Heather with us today as well. And we are so thankful that you came out with and worked out with us. So thank you for that. Have a fantastic rest of your day, guys, and we will see you next time.